All right, here's a quick rundown of all the tools I take with me on a job site as an integrator. I've made one of these before, but I wanted to make an updated one and share it with you guys on YouTube and Instagram, so let's get into it. Here is my tool roll I just got from Amazon. I absolutely love it. Way better for tool storage. And I took the insert out of my 835 case from Seahorse or 830. So in here I have all sorts of hand tools. Here is Allen keys, part of my soldering iron, a knife. This is all my testers. So we got toner, Cat 6 tester, certifier, outlet tester. Super important to have a Cat 6 certifier with you so we can test cables, make sure that they're good, and also tone out cables to see where they're coming from. Then I have this one, a bunch of screwdrivers. Then we got all my pliers, a lot of channel lock stuff. I love channel lock. And then here we have all my termination tools. Some things I really love, specifically this Milwaukee scissor, which is one of my favorite tools I have. This is a super sweet tool I found. Klein makes it. It does RG6 on one side and then Cat 6 up here. And you just move this to do Cat 6 or RG6. So when you're stripping the cables, this is one tool that does both those cables, which are my most common cables I'm terminating. Super helpful. Compression tool, Cat 6 terminator, wire stripper, stuff like that. Really handy. And I have some drill bits in here that are also great to have, like a wood tip stuff. Then I got my Rhino 4200 label maker. Absolutely love this label maker for the money. Not too big, and it does regular labels as well as these heat shrink labels, which have been awesome. So I'll put these over Cat 6 cables, run a heat gun on it, and then I have heat shrink on all my cables, which is super pro looking and way more stable than a regular label because it doesn't come off when it's under heat. I got my Amazon special, the Yahuwah, I don't know, soldering iron. Just started bringing this with me. I found in soldering irons, it's just like not worth having a cheap one or a small one. So you have to get a good one. This one's awesome. It's about 80 bucks on Amazon, and the good solder that kills you. So little arrow level. This is sweet. This is my Klein. I forget what they call it, but it's like a screwdriver and a ratchet, but it's like a pass-through ratchet. I have a bunch of different sizes and bits. This is super handy to have with me. Laser measure. Can't do any integration work without this. If you're quoting out jobs or doing anything, this will save you your life. My favorite tool ever, the Milwaukee Fastback with the screwdriver attachment. Always have that on me. Extra bits, backup headlamp, and then my new headlamp, which I call the Night Buddy. Absolutely awesome. Headlamps for me are non-negotiable for doing rack work. My Strauss tool pouch. This is like my favorite pouch I've ever had. It's the only pouch that sits completely flush against your body and doesn't feel bulky. Love having that. Tape measure, some extra zip ties, Husky flashlight, white spike tape. This is really handy. I'm going on a job next week that requires me to unplug a ton of cables and then re-terminate and relabel them because I'm doing a retrofit. So when I'm unplugging stuff, I want to be able to label it quickly without wasting labels on my label maker. So I got this spike tape, quickly wrap a cable, and then with these, where are they? My ink sols. These are Milwaukee ink sol permanent markers, ultra fine. I write whatever's on the cable on that so I can quickly be unplugging stuff and not forget what it is. It's the holder for my soldering iron. This is my Bosch impact gun. Sometimes I travel with my Milwaukee, but this one is just so tiny that it is perfect to travel with. Backup Velcro, gloves, and in the actual pouches, I have a bunch of spare connectors. So I have some Ethercon connectors. These shells from Neutrik will go right over a Cat 6 cable and turn it into an Ethercon cable. I got an Edison connector, PowerCon connectors. Here's just some health stuff, Band-Aids, earplugs, deodorant, important. These are all my backup cartridges from my label maker. Here's a little heat torch for the heat shrink and whatever else I need. Stud finder, cable wrap, extra blades, electrical tape. Then here I keep more connectors and then all of my markers, and this is where my gloves and stuff go in here. All of that is what I'm able to take with me to job sites when I'm flying. And this I check, and I've never had an issue with checking it so far. I just take the lithium batteries out and put them in my backpack, which are these right here, so TSA doesn't give me any problems. And it's been great so far. I might upgrade to a bigger one to carry some more tools in the future, but for most stuff, this gets the job done. Any questions about tools I have, drop in the comments below. And if you like stuff like this, let me know, and I'll post some more.